Throughout the natural world, few abilities are as fascinating and mysterious as the power to change color. This remarkable adaptation allows certain animals to blend into their environments, communicate with others, regulate their temperature, or even intimidate predators and rivals. Today, let's explore 10 animals whose color-changing abilities stand out as some of the most unique, surprising, and awe-inspiring on Earth. At the top of the list, and perhaps the most famous color changer, is the chameleon. Found across Africa, Madagascar, Southern Europe, and parts of Asia, chameleons possess specialized cells called chromatophores in their skin. These cells contain different pigments, and by expanding or contracting them, chameleons can shift their skin color across a wide range of hues. Contrary to popular belief, chameleons don't change color just to blend in. Their color changes often reflect mood, temperature, health, or even intentions during social interactions. Some species, like the panther chameleon, can display dazzling blues, reds, and yellows, while others favor subtler earth tones. Their color-shifting ability is so refined that they can create intricate patterns and gradients, making them living works of art. Next, consider the cuttlefish, a master of disguise in the ocean depths. Cuttlefish belong to the cephalopod family, which also includes squid and octopuses, and their skin is layered with chromatophores, leucophores, and iridophores, cells that manipulate pigment and reflect light. With lightning-fast control, cuttlefish can mimic the colors and even the textures of their surroundings, rendering them nearly invisible to predators and prey alike. Their color changes aren't just for camouflage. Cuttlefish use vivid displays to communicate during courtship, deter rivals, and even hypnotize prey. Watching a cuttlefish transform its appearance is like witnessing a living, breathing light show beneath the waves. Equally astonishing are the octopuses, especially the common octopus, which can change both color and texture. Like their cuttlefish cousins, octopuses use chromatophores and other specialized cells to shift their skin from deep reds to bright yellows, earthy browns to ghostly whites, and they can even create stripes and spots. Their camouflage is so effective that an octopus lying on a coral reef can appear as a patch of sand, a rock, or a clump of algae. Octopuses have been observed using rapid color changes during high-stress encounters, turning dark to warn off threats or flashing patterns to communicate with other octopuses. The humble flounder, a flatfish found on sandy seafloors, is another impressive color changer. Flounders start life swimming upright, but as they grow, one eye migrates to the other side of their body, allowing them to lie flat on the seabed. Their skin can mimic the colors and patterns of the ocean floor, from pale sands to pebbled textures or even vibrant coral. This camouflage helps flounders evade predators and ambush unsuspecting prey. Flounders can adjust their coloration in minutes, making them some of the most adaptable color changers among fish. Moving from the ocean to fresh water, the Siamese fighting fish, or betta, is known for its brilliant, iridescent colors and its ability to shift hues based on mood, health, and environmental conditions. Male bettas, in particular, display deep blues, reds, and greens, and their colors intensify during displays of aggression or courtship. Some bettas have even been bred to exhibit metallic sheens and shifting patterns, making them living jewels in aquariums around the world. On land, the golden tortoise beetle stands out for its metallic, color-changing abilities. Native to North and Central America, this tiny beetle can shift from gold to red and even translucent, depending on its environment and stress levels. The golden sheen comes from microscopic structures in the beetle's shell that reflect light, and when the beetle feels threatened, fluids beneath the shell shift, altering the color and making the beetle less visible or more intimidating to predators. Another insect with a remarkable talent is the peppered moth. Its color-changing ability isn't instantaneous but evolves over generations, showcasing one of nature's most famous examples of adaptive camouflage. During the Industrial Revolution in England, soot darkened tree bark, and the peppered moth population shifted from pale to dark forms to blend in better and avoid predation. This genetic color change, driven by environmental pressures, highlights how color adaptation can shape the fate of entire species. The Pacific tree frog, found along the western coast of North America, can change its skin color from green to brown to gray. This ability allows the frog to blend in with moss, bark, or leaves, making it nearly invisible to predators and prey. Unlike rapid color changers like chameleons, tree frogs shift their coloration over hours or days, adapting to seasonal changes and habitat conditions. Their skin also helps regulate moisture, making color change part of their survival strategy in variable environments. In the avian world, the male Wilson's bird of paradise from Indonesia showcases one of the most dazzling color transformations during courtship. While their feathers themselves don't change color, the arrangement and display of feathers, combined with iridescent structures, can create dramatic shifts in perceived color. These birds manipulate light, angle, and feather position to produce shimmering displays of blue, green, and yellow, mesmerizing potential mates and creating the illusion of changing color in the rainforest shadows. Last but not least, the Caribbean reef squid combines rapid color changes with dynamic patterns. Like other cephalopods, reef squid use chromatophores to shift their skin color in milliseconds, creating moving stripes, spots, and flashes across their bodies. These displays serve as camouflage, communication, and even warnings. Their sophisticated nervous systems allow for complex, coordinated color changes, making them among the most expressive animals in the ocean. What makes these 10 animals truly remarkable isn't just their ability to change color, but the diversity of purposes and mechanisms behind this adaptation. In some, like the chameleon and cuttlefish, color change is about communication and emotional expression. Others, like the flounder or tree frog, use camouflage as a matter of life and death. Insects like the golden tortoise beetle and peppered moth show how color change can be both immediate and evolutionary, shaped by environmental pressures over time. At the cellular level, the process of color change is a marvel of biology. Chromatophores contain pigments such as melanin, carotenoids, and pteridines, which absorb and reflect different wavelengths of light. Iridophores and leucophores add layers of iridescence and reflection, scattering light to create shimmering effects or hiding the animal's outline. Some species manipulate these cells with extraordinary precision, while others rely on slower hormonal or environmental cues. For animals like the cuttlefish and squid, their color-changing abilities are controlled by a direct connection between their brains and skin. Electrical impulses travel rapidly, allowing them to shift color and pattern almost instantaneously. This capability not only helps them vanish against a coral backdrop, but also lets them communicate in a silent, visual language that only other cephalopods can interpret. Chameleons, on the other hand, use a combination of hormonal signals and environmental cues to adjust their coloration. When threatened, excited, or courting, their bodies release hormones that cause chromatophores to expand or contract, blending pigments and creating new shades. The process also helps regulate their temperature, with darker colors absorbing more heat and lighter ones reflecting it. The golden tortoise beetle's color change is more mechanical, relying on the movement of fluid beneath its transparent shell. When the beetle is calm, the fluid creates a golden reflection. When disturbed, the fluid retracts, revealing red or brown hues and making the beetle less conspicuous. The peppered moth story demonstrates that color change isn't always about individual adaptation. Sometimes it's about populations evolving over generations to match a changing environment. Natural selection favored dark-colored moths where pollution darkened the landscape, and as conditions improved, the lighter forms returned, providing a living lesson in evolutionary biology. Color change is also deeply tied to communication and social interaction. Male bettas flare their fins and intensify their colors to signal aggression or readiness to mate. Wilson's bird of paradise performs intricate dances and feather displays, manipulating light and color to attract females. Caribbean reef squid flash patterns and hues to signal danger, readiness to mate, or group cohesion. For camouflage, these animals are masters of illusion. Octopuses and cuttlefish can not only change color, but also manipulate the texture of their skin, creating bumps and ridges to mimic rocks, coral, or seaweed. Flounders melt into the sandy seafloor, while Pacific tree frogs vanish among moss and bark. There's also a health aspect to color change. Many reptiles and amphibians alter their coloration based on stress, temperature, or hydration. A healthy chameleon may glow with vivid colors, while a stressed or sick one turns pale or dark. These changes can alert other animals to an individual's condition or serve as warning signals to predators. Despite the diversity of mechanisms and purposes, the ability to change color is united by its extraordinary adaptability. It's a survival tool, a communication device, and in many cases, a form of art created by evolution. These animals remind us that nature is both practical and beautiful, blending physics, chemistry, and biology into adaptations that captivate the imagination. As scientists continue to study these creatures, the secrets behind their color-changing abilities inspire innovations in technology. From adaptive camouflage materials to new forms of communication, the study of chromatophores and iridophores has even helped in the development of color-changing fabrics and responsive surfaces for engineering and fashion. The natural world is full of wonders, but the ability to change color stands as one of the most magical. Whether it's the lightning-fast disguise of a cuttlefish, the subtle shifts of a tree frog, the evolutionary journey of the peppered moth, or the living rainbow of a bird of paradise, these animals invite us to look closer and appreciate the complexity and creativity of life on Earth. Each encounter with a color-changing animal is a reminder of the delicate balance between survival and expression. In the dance of light and pigment, these creatures tell stories of adaptation, resilience, and beauty, stories that continue to unfold in jungles, oceans, forests, and streams around the world. As we strive to understand and protect these remarkable species, we celebrate not just their unique abilities, but the endless possibilities of nature itself.